The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. Major League Baseball on the show is next. A good look at the nighttime skyline over St. Louis and Busch Stadium. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks as manager Kirk Gibson sets his 1 through 9 up this way. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. Gerardo Parra makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
For the infielders tonight, be prepared. If he gets that sinker working like he normally does, it should generate a lot of ground balls.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. One away. So Parra kept off base to open things up. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive lineup for the Redbirds. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Didi Gregorius will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. Paul Goldschmidt will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. First pitch coming. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Nearly a great play out and left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
Nelson Cruz will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against a guy trying to make it back from injury, right-hander Daniel Hudson. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Kevin Black will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder Kevin Black.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Trying to work the big part of the ballpark there. You see him ride it the other way, but this is great closing speed out there in center field as he runs this one down.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just one hit in his past 4 ball games.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch coming. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Full count offering on its way. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3 and 2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Michael Lee will stride in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Lays off 2 and 2 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 2 and 2 offering. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out. Mark McGuire will get his first opportunity now. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. But this is foul for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Up high, 2 and 1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And he's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Yadier Molina will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now the first pitch, and he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Bronson Arroyo will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 61, Bronson Arroyo.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Ready with another 0-2. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Miguel Montero will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early. Let's win, Cardinals!
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-1. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Aaron Hill will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Open your eyes, Tom!
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Well, that's kind of what makes the hit-and-run play such a gamble. You can see right here on show track, this ball's not even in the strike zone. So once the guy at the plate can't make contact, that runner is hung out to dry.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no shot for Holiday. It's a foul ball. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is fouled straight back. Another try at 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
And this is another frustrating at-bat for him on the mound. I mean, he's burned through 15 pitches on just these last two hitters.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Ellis will make the play here for route number 2.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Mark Trumbo will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Boy, and with 2 away, that pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout, but then, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
Eric Chavez will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games.
Come on, Cardinals!
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Let's go Cardinals! Go Cardinals, go!
Gets a piece of it as it's rolled foul to the left. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
2-2. Fouled back. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Let's go, Cardinals.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Holliday.
Come on, man. Come on, let's get a hit.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. And a good strike two pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Inside for a ball, so he misses with two straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, that's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Aaron Hill at second. Throw to first by Hill, and that'll be the first down of the inning.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Daniel Descalzo will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. Fouled straight back.
Drop it. Here we go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Here we go, Cardinals.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
You can do it.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Let's go, straight through it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
on, Mark, let's go.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Come on, Cardinals, come on.
And this ball will be chopped foul. One, two. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. And a wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him. Luckily, the right fielder gets it in quickly, though, so there'll be no further advance.
Yeah, a good effort there at first. Here's the stretch on show motion. The throw to the right field side of the bag, and you see him swing that left leg all the way around and try and backhand this thing, and it winds up hopping right over the top of his glove.
Adam Wainwright will dig in here. First pitch coming. And Arroyo with the good fastball there as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
A runner on first with 2 away. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Throw over by Arroyo, and he just manages to get his hand in. Swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Bronson Arroyo is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Arizona, pitcher Bronson Arroyo.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And if you get him to look at strike 1, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again?
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And the leadoff man is gone to start the Arizona third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Gerardo Parra will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Right to settle in.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And this is something that you're going to see a little more often when you've got a ground ball pitcher out there. A lot of managers like to start their runners to keep out of the double play situation. And that roll of the dice works out nicely here.
Nail that runner off second.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Come on, guys, let's go.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And he gets ahead 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's one hit towards the hole. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Kevin Black will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Center fielder, Kevin Black.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
0-1.
Hit softly to the right side. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Continuing to work the lower half of the strike zone here as that's in for strike 1. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out. Michael Lee will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Nelson Cruz will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
22.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Aaron Hill will dig in. He popped out his first time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And this will be fouled away. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Mark Trumbo will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Come on, let's get this job done.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Oh, shit. Go home. Go home.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Mark McGuire will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
McGuire.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Yadier Molina will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. MVP. 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. Under it is Cruz now for out number two.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Matt Holliday will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. No runs, just one hit. One error for the Cardinals to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Go, Matt. Here we go.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is on the ground to third. There to take it, though, is Chavez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Bronson Arroyo will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Bronson Arroyo.
Come on, St. Louis!
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
Yeah!
In tight with the sinker, ball two.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Now the 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Center fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Over for a look here is Holiday, but this is well back into the stands, a foul ball. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. That's slowly hit to the right side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Didi Gregorius will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Let's go, Card!
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
No runs on 6 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona.
Swing better!
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score from second to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. This is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Good sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 17,
Nelson Cruz will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Middle of the night here at Busch Stadium. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Daniel Descalso will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Let's do it, Cardinals.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Mark Ellis will dig in. He reached on an error his first time.
Let's go, Mark.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Be trying to set him up here. One
Swing out and try to drive something the other way.
out, nobody on. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here he comes on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Here's the 3-2 pitch.
Here we go.
Line hard to center field. Hara is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Adam Wainwright will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, he's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And I take it back. It won't end the inning. He's safe at first.
Kind of surprising here because he's got the pitcher running down to first.
Center fielder.
Take your time, set your feet, make a good throw. No reason to throw this one away.
Kevin Black will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Trumbo has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Miguel Montero will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Miguel Montero.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Aaron Hill will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away. Mark Trumbo will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Mark Trumbo.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright, and his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Matt Carpenter will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Good eye.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Oh, and the curveball hung a bit as this is lined into left, a leadoff single.
And you had to figure that sooner or later someone was going to do something at the plate. Now, that's just their second hit of the ball game, and it comes all the way in inning number 6. Offense has been almost non-existent so far.
Michael Lee will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 1. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
1-1 on the way. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll try to salvage something here, but to no avail. And now we'll have to check and see if he's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Mark McGuire will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And he takes ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
This team's got plenty of guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Joe Thatcher will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 56, Joe Thatcher.
Yadier Molina will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Fouled back. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Boy, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is. And now the wild pitch is going to make things even tougher, as that'll move 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out.
Ready with the 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the second run scores. Daniel Descalso will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Parra is right there, 1 down.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Mark Ellis will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this certainly is not any kind of a routine play out there. As you can see, this ball is slicing away from him, but he's still got his sights on it all the way, and he gets over there to make the play.
Adam Wainwright will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Slice down the line at first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the D-backs 1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Eric Chavez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Baseman, Eric Chavez.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right.
Oh, meanwhile, my goodness, that ball caught him pretty good out there on the mound. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Martin Prado will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. In there, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Wainwright still with just the one run allowed through 6 1/3. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Gerardo Parra will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Misses, ball two.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And there you get a look at his pitch count, and you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Didi Gregorius will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. David Hernandez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
David Hernandez.
Kevin Black will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
And you know, this is always one of the tougher double plays to turn. Now, I'm not sure if he might have double clutched just a little bit there on the mound, waiting for the guy to cover. So they do get the force play at second, but it develops just a little too slowly to wind up getting them both.
Brad Ziegler is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Brad Ziegler.
Michael Lee will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the first offering. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Well, nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Mark McGuire will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And some trouble now in right field. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now. Yadier Molina will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
Let's get some runs here.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Jason Mott is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Jason Mott.
Paul Goldschmidt will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for Arizona, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's not going to get there. It's going to one-hop the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Nelson Cruz will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. For Goldschmidt, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Let it score here, right?
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Holiday will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Miguel Montero will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Let's stop him right here, right?
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Aaron Hill will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a one-run game. Ball one.
Let's go! Here we go! Shut him down now!
And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. At second, Goldschmidt. Now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. They still trail it here 3-1. Rafael Betancourt is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Rafael Betancourt.
Matt Holliday will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
And Betancourt gets ahead with the fastball for strike one.
Oh, jeez!
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Hitters got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And he's retired, one away.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Daniel Descalzo will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Come on now, let's go.
Right there for strike one.
No ball, one strike. Let's do it, guys.
Now the 0-1 is hit on the ground for the second baseman Hill. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Mark Ellis will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And this is knocked down on the mound. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Gerald Vaughn is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 11. Gerald now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 16.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for Arizona, left fielder Mark Trumbo.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Black comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Eric Chavez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Lee has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
And he'll get the congratulations out there on the mound. That is save number 20 for him on the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Adam Wainwright. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-1. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 9-1. The loss goes to Bronson Arroyo. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.